So, what's your name?
My name is Nicholas Yone Tuyolitai.
Okay, where are you from, Nicholas?
Originally from American Samoa.
Okay, and how long were you in Hawaii?
Uh, I moved to Hawaii back in 2010, and I stayed ever since. So 2023, so 13, right? 13 years. Yeah.
Okay, and what made you want to move to Kirksville and work for Kraft Heinz?
Career opportunity. And also I always wanted to live in the mainland.
Okay,
Yeah.
so has it been what you thought it would be or what you expected it to be?
Yes, I actually love the job working for Kraft Heinz. When you guys said that it would be a factory, you guys weren't lying. It's actually a big factory. We're making the bolognas, the hams, and living in a small town. I'm actually from a small town back home on Oahu, on the northeast side of the island. It's called Laie. So yeah, everybody knows everybody. Everybody's friendly, and they're so respectful. So yeah, loving it.
Okay, and how would you describe the factory? Do you, because it's your first time being in a factory, right?
It is.
So, what is the environment like? Is it clean? Is it
In the factory? Yeah, it is. It is clean, but when we're on the floor, when we're like working and grinding hard and making sure that meat gets out, it does get a little messy. I'm not gonna lie, it does get a little messy, but we clean along the way, especially when it comes to the sanitation days. That's when like quality makes sure that it's super clean, and yeah.
okay? And how's the how do you, because it's a cold environment, how have you adapted to that cold environment?
Yeah, it is. It's really cold. Sometimes I feel like it's like in the -20s, but I adapt by wearing multiple layers of clothing. My Kraft Heinz like thick jacket, and then I have my thermal shirt underneath, and thermal pants, and double socks, and then you're good to go. And as long as you move around, that's the trick. As long as you move around in that cold environment, then you're good to go. Yeah.
So far, being here, because you guys came here, you guys left Hawaii on February 14th, and you got here on the 15th.
Yeah.
So what's been the best thing so far?
Man, for me at least, like I said, I really love the small town here. I love the small town vibes. I love how close everything is. Love the people, but especially at work, I've come to like know the big bosses. Like all the jobs I had before, I've never got to meet like the big bosses, but here, like, you actually get to interact with them, know them. They will literally stop and talk story with you, which is, I think, it's a great thing. Sometimes, I mean, they're a boss. Sometimes they can be bossy, but at the same time, they're fair. I like that in a boss, and they actually lead. There's this one boss, his name is Donald. I think he used to work the line, right? And I remember one night our line broke down, and he came in instead of being a boss. He came in. He was actually with maintenance. He actually fixed our line, and he actually motivated us to go back to work. And he actually joined us in the line. And so I think for me, that's the first time seeing a boss actually on the field, working side by side with the level 1 workers. And not only that, it's so when I first started, I was on line 6, and I guess they saw something in me, so now I'm in line 1, and they call that the money line. And that line is awesome because everybody wants to be there and is motivated to be there. And even though like we have some language barriers because we have workers from Africa and from Venezuela, which is cool because that's, you know, a big diversity, right? And then I'm the only Polynesian there. Well, me, Junior, and Hope, we're the only Polynesian there, but we're there on that line. And even though there's a language barrier, but it's just like we work well together. That's to me is also amazing because I have a partner, his name is Gideon. I don't even understand, but we're partners for a reason because we work well, you know, we just click like that. And yeah, it's like, it's amazing. Yeah, it's amazing. I love work. I love going to work because everybody there, they joke around, they laugh. Everybody there, like, there are times where, there are nights where like we were just like, man, but yeah, there are nights where you're just like drained, but at the same time, when we all joke around and we laugh, that's when, you know, your spirit is up and you just want to keep going and make sure that, you know, you finish your shift and then just come back home and just chill and relax. Yeah.
So speaking of home, how has your experience been here on the Truman campus?
Truman campus is actually, I love the campus here. The gym is right next door. Me and Junior, we always hit the gym after work. The dining halls, they have like a great meal plan, 12 meals for 7 days. That's awesome. We take advantage of that. The students here, they're very friendly. They will literally come up to you and get to know you, and they know very little about Hawaii, so you get to interact with them, you know, talk to them, and you get to educate them about, you know, Hawaii. And so it's awesome. And even the president teaches our class. That's awesome.
How are your rooms?
Rooms, you get your own room. I love my own space. I get to jam, play my jam. It's very spacious. You get your microwave and your fridge, and that's all you need. Yeah. Oh, and then also the kitchen. If you feel like Gordon Ramsay and you want to whip something, yeah, there's an awesome kitchen.
So, where do you see yourself in 2 years?
In 2 years, I've actually thought about this a lot ever since I moved up here. In 2 years, I want to be independent. I want to have my own place to call home, a working car, and also be independent and financially stable. And I know I can do that here. Yeah.
What about career-wise? You said you have a lot of options with Kraft Heinz. Do you have any, at being here just for this time, what's your next like move that you want to make?
I literally went up to Donald, like our overnight boss, and Brandon too. Brandon, he's like the big boss for RTE. I literally went up to them, and this is not me being cocky, but I went up to them and I said, one day I'll be a line champion. I'll be a supervisor, you'll see. And I even turned in my application to be cross-trained. And Donald looked at it, he's like, you check mark every single box. I was like, I want to learn everything. And I'm not lying when I say that, because every night when our line goes down, or even if it's running and we have like time in between, I'll literally go down. There's this co-worker of mine, her name is Baker, and she's really good. She teaches me to multivac. She just taught me the other night how to change a film. Even one of our other co-workers, her name is Ty, she also taught me how to shut down the slicer, lock it, and clean it. So I'm learning a lot. I'm learning as I go, and that's the goal for me, is to try and reach that being a supervisor. And I saw that there are a lot of opportunities. I even met people that just recently like only worked here, only worked for Crafts for only like 6 months, and they're already, you know, a supervisor, and that's to me is crazy. And not only that, it takes determination, and if you really want it, you can get there. So there's more career advancement in Kraft Heinz.
So, what advice or encouragement would you give somebody who is sitting and just got done watching our presentation in Hawaii? If they're on the fence, like what's your, you know, additional words that you would share with somebody who's on the fence?
Oh man, my father, my dad, he's my hero, and he told me a lot of stuff, and some of them, right, you know how we are, so, right, when parents give advice, some advices they stick, some advices they don't, but this one actually stuck with me, and he calls this the 3 C's in life. Is if I can't even remember, he said choices, what is choices? I gotta look it up because I actually wrote it down. I'm sorry, I apologize.
No, you're good.
It's the 3 C's, the 3 C's in life. So yeah, I actually wrote it down in my notes. I apologize. So my dad mentioned the 3 C's in life is, for the first C is choices, the second is chances, and the third is change. And you must make a choice to take a chance, or your life will never change. So when I saw that Kraft Heinz ad on my Indeed account, and I saw like this big opportunity, and I even prayed, and now I'm here because I made a choice, right? And this is a genuine leap of faith. Trust in yourself, believe in yourself, and if you want to truly make a change, if you're tired of, because I lived in Hawaii for 13 years, and there was good and bad, but the bad outweighed the good. And so I actually prayed about this, and a big opportunity appeared right before my eyes, and I took it. And yeah, so hopefully you make this is the right choice, and just come down here. And I'm telling you that it changed me, and yeah.
Thank you.